I got a new tent from Naturehike to share today. This one is a pretty heavy one. This one is the Village 13 roof, it says. Alright, so the inside, we do have our instructions. They're right on the bag. So overall, this one looks like it's pretty easy. We need to stretch it out. Alright, so now it just says that we need to straighten everything out. So let's see. So it's almost instant. So the pulls are a little bit more of the instant style. So this is a really nice 2-room size tent. All right, so here in the front, we're gonna have a nice zippered door. This is actually a pretty thick material. And then over here, we have a nice mesh window, which we can also close up. Now I could stand up in here. My head just reaches right at here at the top. And I am 5'11", to give you an idea of how tall this tent actually goes. We have another door here on the back side. So you got a door on each side of the tent. One's in the front, one's in the back. And then you have a window over here, you got a window over there, you got a window over here, and you can close up these windows as well. And you also got a window down there. And what you see over here is pretty much the exact on the other side. We also got a couple different pockets on both sides. Now, another thing that you can choose to do or not is you can put this divider up. And this divider has a zipper too. So you can just hang this up everywhere. And just attach it to all these little loops. Super quick and easy. And then you just do that all the way around, and now you got privacy. Now, another thing that's pretty cool is that this one does have a lighting setup. I'm gonna have to go see if I got an adapter I can plug in to try this real quick. All right, so right now it's not very dark, but both of these bars, they light up. We also have this cover to put over on the top, and this has got to be one of the heaviest covers I think I've ever gotten for a tent. This one's really thick. All right, so once you get your cover on, this is a really thick, heavy-duty cover. This is definitely going to keep it dry, keep the rain out. And we could turn this into a porch, too. So this one also comes with several heavy-duty stakes. You can also choose if you want to do one or both of them up as well. Now, I didn't really do the best job with this, as you can see. We can fix that a little bit. All right, now that we got the cover on, we can go back inside and take a look. You can see that those lights will peek through, so you will have light at night if you turn that on. You just control it over here with this little switch, which hangs out in this little pocket over here. You can have 3 different brightnesses. All right, so this tent was pretty easy to put together. It is from Naturehike. You got 2 rooms. I showed you where you could put up the divider. You can turn it into 2 different rooms, so you got privacy. Or you could have it open and just have one large room, whether it's for you or your family. You got several windows all the way around. You got your porch option. You can take your top cover completely off and make the whole thing completely aired out. So if it's nice and hot, you can really get some air in here. There's still also a gap between everything, so you can still get some airflow in here as well if you put like this up, or if you open up the sides, you can still allow some air in. And And if it's really cold, you can have this whole tarp thing completely down, or this cover, whatever you want to call it, and it should actually help insulate the tent a little bit too, and it's going to keep it dry if it's really wet outside. I'd say for build quality, this is an excellent tent. It's got really high quality material, really nice and thick. I really like that. It's a lot thicker than a lot of the tents that I have tried. I know it's a little pricier than some of them too. I know sometimes you get what you pay for. Now I'll go ahead and see how well I can put this tent away. I'm usually really horrible about putting them away, but I do get asked often to show those parts because I am not alone on the struggle with tents or putting anything back in a bag, really. I do know people who are really good at it. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this zipped up before I fold it up though, just so it might be a little easier to manage. I love how airy this is though for the summertime. And I also just found another feature that some people probably won't really care, but the zipper is a glow in the dark. So you can actually, or you might actually be able to see it in the dark too. All right, so in order for us to put the tent down, we're just gonna reverse it. So all we gotta do is press these buttons that are orange, and that's gonna allow it to pop down pretty easily. And I forgot to turn the light off in there. I always seem to forget something inside the tent. Last time I did a tent, I forgot a couch inside. Push these inward. All right, what did I do wrong here? There we go. Is that correct? I don't know. Try to remember how I undid it. As long as I get it back into the bag, I don't really care. All right, now we need to get this folded, which this one's more of a pain. I don't know if I'm going to get this back in. Oh boy. Not like that. Nope, not like that, I'm not. I just realized these stakes are glow in the dark too. It's the little things that they did with this tent, I guess, so you don't trip over these at night. So it's kind of a cool feature also. All right, I give up. I fail as a human being when it comes to getting things back into the bags like these. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I don't. And today I just don't feel like it. So we're just gonna get a separate bag for that one. I tend to do that with some of these things. But it is a really nice tent if you're looking for a really big 2-room tent that you could divide, or you could have it wide open and share the entire thing. It's got windows all the way around. It's got a door in the front, door in the back, and you got a cover that will go all the way around that will help insulate and keep out the water, the wind, and all of that. I'm just gonna get another duffel bag for this, and this is gonna be a really nice tent for camping.